Hello, I'm Damien, and I am gaming at this time for the 10th line. The game in which we are trying to bring we are a princess trying to get back to our homeland, being chased by cultists. And last time, I don't remember what happened. I forgot to do a recap thing, I'm pretty sure. I could check. The recap refresher's low on the list, so, no, that's the last time, that's the last thing. Um, so we started out by going through, maybe that's how we did. We started out by going through a big old cave system that is overgrown and whatnot, mines of a sort, because we are trying to get through to the place we want to go, which is, our homeland, where we are princess of, supposedly, probably, likely. And we got through the end there. We met up with what was his name? We'll find out as soon as I load it up and we look at his name. Because it's not Six, it's not Tox, it's Vax. That's what it was. We met up with a red Drakon named Vaxapaxitos. And he had been tasked with relighting the lanterns inside the mine area. And so we helped him do that, and he's kind of just a laid-back, fun fella for the most part. And so we got through all of that, and we ended up at the Holy Land of sorts for the Ten Lines religion. And while we were staying there, turned out that what's his name? Lawrence half betrayed us, sorta, in that he let the cultists know exactly where we were, not to hand us over, but in a method and means to get all of them and their leader supposedly together with them, all together in the one area to come collect us, as it were, re-kidnap us, recapture us, and but he wasn't going to let it happen. The whole point was to get to do all of that, to basically go down in a blaze of glory as he kills the entire cult single-handedly somehow, when all he can do is brawl. I have no idea if he truly believed that he could take out every single one of the cultists on his own, or if it was indeed a Death Seeker plan, or, probably both. But all the same, Rick kind of caught wind of it, because he told Rick, and he was drunk, it seems. And then he put Rick in the awkward position of, I don't think it was all that awkward of a position, but, everyone else was having such a good time being able to actually relax for once. And, was Rick going to totally, ruin that by making them all get up and have to leave right away? Or are you going to let them have a nice rest in a safe location? Because it's going to be hours until the cultists are going to show up. Again, as I said at that time, ignoring that a good night's rest is 8 hours, and that is many hours in the claim of quote-unquote hours away. But either way, Rick decided he ended up not saying anything to anyone at that point. And instead, we just kind of we're scoping out our options for where to go when we heard Lawrence yelling at the cultist, the thin, pale guy, whatever they call him. I think the pale man, I don't remember. The underling of the head of the cult. And Shed Man was just kind of, he's the leader. He's just too old to, actually lead the charge or anything like that. And so he didn't show up. And, the guy did warn Lawrence that it's like, well, all the cultists are, going to still be coming up from this direction. So don't go that direction. Go the opposite direction if you want to not get caught. Because I, too, have concerns about what the cult I have joined is doing. I'm now not certain if that's what's going on. It was a crisis of faith. And ultimately we ended up escaping into the swamps where Six realize, you know what, this is where I want to be. It is full of life, but also it is full of Nox power, and maybe what I should be doing is, embracing that side of me instead of trying to purge it from my body, even though it is a natural thing for myself. That kind of pissed Vax off a lot, because I guess one of the lines inside the 10 lines, we could totally read it if we want to, is all about how, the Dracons, getting consumed by their own power, more or less. And he didn't want it to come to pass, I assume both for the fact of, he doesn't want that to happen to 6, and he doesn't want more of the 10 lines to become true. And that's what he assumes is going to happen if 6 just continues to, what do you call it? Embrace the Nox. Because he himself was a person who decided, I don't even want to be a Draco Mage. I'm going to, more or less give up my powers, not practice or anything. So I can barely do anything fiery. But you know what? It's fun, good for me. Anyway, so 6 decided to stay in the swamp, and he is no longer in our party. If I get enough money, which I believe was like 50,000, we can repurchase the ability to have him as an assist character, but he is no longer in the party. So I would like to get that money because he was a good assist character. And we are in the midst of currently using Sonia. There we go. I was cleaning my glasses a little bit. Because... squeaky chair. Because he's gone, and Lawrence is a worse assist character, in my opinion. So yeah, that is by and large everything going on. We got all this stuff I can't afford. Indeed, 50,000. And what we are currently doing, beyond just going through the swamp theories, is we are now heading to... We're going to head to this Feverlands Crossroads to go to the area in which the Beastmen had traveled from the north. In hopes that will eventually... I guess we're actually heading... I thought we were heading south for some reason, but we're not. We're heading, I think, east. And that is where the princess is from. Is Sky something or other in the east. Hello, Terthis. Superman jumps. I guess this place fell out of use once the Hollow Road was open. It's the best way to get to Shipbury and Sanctum Falls, after all. Seems a shame to let this land go to waste. The swamp's taking over most of it, though. I say good riddance. Nice place to take a break, Swamp air isn't too bad as far out, and there's real grass again. Indeed. And with 6 of Violet, who is relatively nearby, we have a dependable friend on hand, in case trouble finds us here. Bah! This is the sticks. Ain't nobody's gonna find us here. Cut to people finding us here. Nice little shortcut here. We should have gotten this way instead of getting lost in the blanket, Not so. We were in hiding at the time. Also, we would never have met Lord Vax. However, for future travel, perhaps you are correct. It is not the merchant's high road, but it will do. The old highway is far less traveled and should be uneventful. In case we need to get back to Hollowfold in a hurry, good to know. This is the end point of the North Path. Did you pass by this fork in the road before? I think so. I know we avoided the Feverlands, but I think we just kept going west from here. Seems like we can't do that no more, though. No more now. Silkweave... Of course she pulled her bow out. Silkweave Crossing, or the North Path as you know it, lies ahead. Beyond that, the border between man and beast. Choose your path wisely. I fully intend to. Thank you. Hey, Vax. Deep breaths, big guy. You can do this. Well, not too deep. Don't want you setting fire to things. Thank you. Have you ever accidentally exhaled fire through your nose? What? Of course not. Why? Have you? No, never. Just curious. Smoke, sure, all the time. Made me look sophisticated. Not fire, though. That might smart just a bit. Nice little batch here. Not too wet like the swamp, but not too dry like the North Path. Just right. Indeed, my poor feet have welcomed such predictable terrain. Feeling good, little buddy? Glad you're out of the swamp? Oh, definitely. Not sure about seeing the North Path again, though. Oh, right, we don't get to talk to, 6 anymore. Sorry, not west, east. We're going east. As I say, as I now see that big old, everything heading in the easterly direction. Alrighty, 1 other treasure and 8 chests. Ornament. This place. What happened? Spiders, it looks like, and I'm not happy about that. Those are buildings, aren't they? What are they covered with? Spiderwebs? The things took over a few years ago. So spiders! How big we talking? And how many? Large. The size of a kobold, if not larger. Oh no. And ferocious. Territorial. Thousands. I advised against continuing on this path for a reason. Man, I heard this place was looking rough. I didn't know it had been abandoned entirely. Is it even safe to be here? The demise of this place was predicted by the 4th line. The wind shifted and the sky cursed this place. The lake dried up, the vegetation was swept away, and those creatures ventured down from the mountains to settle here. So, no, we are not safe here. If we are to press on in this direction, expect frequent encounters with the creatures. This is what the 4th line refers to. Oh my, I didn't know it was so serious. Indeed, look around. The beasts wasted the resources here, cursed it with their unbelieving presence. The sky sought to punish their carelessness and to announce the coming of the other lines into the history books. It is a method to us. Message. Not even method. Message. It is a message to us, the faithful. When me and Tox came through, it was a little hot, but that's because the desert is right over there, on the horizon. I didn't think nothing of it. Wasn't anywhere near this bad, though. I think there are even still beasts living here in these houses. Right, Tox? Tox?
Did nobody else hear that?
What, the chittering? Yeah, I hear it. Don't remind me.
It was a voice. I could have sworn.
A voice? Somebody in trouble? If that was the case, I'd have heard it before any of you. And I definitely didn't hear no voices. You okay, Tox?
Let's keep going. Carefully.
Having bears, huh? The whole time? I don't think that's none of your business, but not for me. Tox is already part of the family when I came along. And since you're older... sorry. Truth is, I never had folks of any sort. I was pretty young when I left my brood. Grew up more or less on my own. On the streets of Sanctum Falls. Humantown, west of here. A bit like Shidbury, really. By yourself? Seems like you turned out okay. How'd you get by? Thieving, stealing, swindling. Sound familiar? Oh, yeah, but you gotta do it, right? You don't, though. Eventually I learned I could get by on trust and goodwill. If I showed the humans respect, it's not always about surviving day to day. Sometimes it's about what you're gonna do in the long term, you know? Takes patience, though. And luck. Fortunately, I think I struck it pretty good with running into the princess. Then my thieving days are behind me, too. Again? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Hey, you okay, big guy? Need to talk?
Is it that obvious? No, I can't talk about it. It's a promise I made to Rick. It means everything to him.
I'm here for you, big guy. Anytime, any place. When you feel ready.
Thank you, Vax.
Oh, we may have lost a member of our dragon harem, but perhaps two are getting closer together. Don't worry too much, my dear. I'll help you guys out of Silkwind. It's a straight shot east, mostly. I mean, it did used to be a road, after all. Well, I don't worry about myself. I worry about Rick and Tox. Something about this place seems to be conjuring memories between them. Please, keep our spirits alight until we've weathered this storm. You got it. I'll be back on the high road before you know it. The North Path was a haven to the beast folks in the days before the Oramus family claimed the throne. You can see their past in the structures that still stand. Ah, these are all beast homes, huh? I had no idea the royal family of the region was so oppressive. The late king cannot be blamed for the disaster that befell this place. Its fate was sealed in the fourth line. It is the fault of the beasts themselves. They would have seen the course of their actions if they had studied their lines. Do you think the closure of the North Path was what caused the Crown to push back against the beastly immigrants in the first place? Oh, I apologize if this political talk bores you. You likely have no interest in matters of the royalty, do you? Not in specifics, but as humans we live and die by the word of the Crown. Nevertheless, the beasts have their own territory set aside by King Oramus shortly before his death. That is all I know. That, as far as I know, has not changed. Yeah, but it's called, like, fucking the Desolate or something like that. Doesn't sound like it's a place people can actually live. Hold still. What? God, don't hit me! What did I do this time? A stray strand of silk was tangling your head. I found it distracting. Thanks, Sonia. I'm sure I'll just attract more, though. Guess that's why you guys named it Silkwind, huh? A romantic name from a simpler time, before the fourth line sent these creatures from the hills above into their valley below. There was always silk on the wind, but not like this. Yeah, does seem kind of mean to keep calling it that. Maybe they ought to change it to something nicer. Black dracons are known to flourish in the Far East, well beyond Skyweather, and presumably beyond the lady's home as well. Yet you claim to come from the north, west of Skyweather. Explain.
I was very young when I was separated from my brood. My mother, my father, humans, found me before... They found me broken and crying, alone. So they brought me to their home. Everything after is of their doing. No flippant remark? No unsettled jab? I see these humans are a weakness of your vitriolic armor. In your vitriolic armor. Yes, a weakness to be exploited by you in the near future. I know the rest of your tale, my dear.
Yeah, no. With all this silk, I mean...
What is it?
Well, a bit of fire would probably clear out the whole valley, wouldn't it? They'd take care of the dragon for the job.
I can only imagine it's been tried before. If not by Draco mages, then by natural phenomena. Like lightning strikes, brush fires.
What brush? I guess so. Also, where would all these spiders go next? Avonbrook, Skyweather, the blanket. Maybe it's good they stopped there.
Good for you, perhaps. You were not forced to rely on this road as your friends and family were driven from their homes for arbitrary reasons outside their understanding.
Yeah, good point. Sorry. Spiders, man. I was not prepared for this. How do you do it? What's the matter? They're fuzzy and cuddly, and they have those big shiny button eyes. Oh, and they produce the finest threads for the finest nobility. What's not to love? Okay, so she likes spiders a lot. Well, they're aggressive and territorial and poisonous for starters. Venomous, my dear Sir Lawrence, not poisonous. Well, they could be both, but I don't intend to eat one to find out. No! Oh, bad middle picture. Think happy thoughts. Did these really live in their houses when you guys came through? Yeah, they did. There was a lake and trees and grass. Kind of surprised they got to keep it as long as they did without being run out by humans who wanted it for themselves. We're not all. Maybe you're right, little guy. Humans are kind of on the rise in numbers and territory and power. Yeah, but it also seems like everything's too good to last, huh? Yeah, it kinda is. Yeah, that'll learn you. Talking to me like you know me.
You already talked to me, Sir Lawrence. I don't call you Sir Lawrence, though. That's only the princess. Oh, look, a spider. And a sitting drake. Hello, Drake.
Oh, sorry. Am I in your way? I came to admire the old buildings here, and I'm then to practice my sketching. I've just recently begun drawing, so this is all very new to me. I chose this spot because it seemed peaceful, so I could concentrate better. Alright, so... Interesting. I imagine the answer is... That's what I got. Can I breathe fire in the air? No. Anyway, Rick, get everyone... Get everybody in the stuff together. We need Rick for 3, 2, 1. Let's jam.
Blessed be this hunt.
All right. Venom storm weevling. Did no one ever teach you that spitting is impolite? Anklebiter weevling. Oh, it's not that big. It definitely doesn't seem friendly though. Oh well. I suppose we're gonna rest with everyone to start with. I got a feeling these ones aim for the eyes. Get big on someone else's ankles!
A fellow poison spear. Let us put our powers to the test. So they're weavelings. Tailors would pay a decent price for capturing one alive.
There we go, now they're all here with us.
Look out!
You should have known better.
There we go. Ooh, egg casey. That and the Venom Storm Gland, I believe, are new. Oh, Rick is actually well behind on levels now. What fun. Wispy silk. Spiderwebs, huh? Maybe we'll find some use for them. Actually, no, I see what we're doing there. Now we need the tox for a couple things. For one, we need him to clear the webs off of this. For two, we now have a line to be able to break open this well-gnawed bone, beast mane, bestial glyph, and beastite charm.
A beast met an untimely end at some point. This is his or her remains.
A bone covered in teeth marks must be too hard to breach. Ow, that thing's frozen solid. Maybe we can make soup from it.
Challenge accepted.
It's shaggy beast fur. I'm sure it'll grow back.
Fur's pretty great, nice and warm. You guys should try growing some. My mane is far cleaner and more luxurious, thank you.
Either the antidote to chill blood venom, well, we've already seen that. It's a crude drawing of the sun, and something I cannot read below. Yeah, this is probably important to beast folk some kind of way. This is probably important to beast folk kind in some way. Yeah.
An ancient attempt by bestial magic wielders to share their craft.
No eggs left. Too bad. They're so cute when they're small.
Nope. Little known fact, silk winder saliva is highly flammable.
The poison gland of a giant spider. Some healer folk swear upon it. If I eat this thing, maybe I can breathe poison too.
Was the storm part truly necessary? It's a splash at best.
Ew. Alright, back to, I believe, with everyone, we are... Yeah, I believe with everyone we're just, filling out whatever thing we want to fill out, so... Where are we sitting on training with everyone? You need a full level. You still need a full level, but we're not. You don't have the, you really have the patience and stuff, so we need to just let that all refill. Okay, and now it's time for me to push a block, because that's apparently all I'm good for. Pushing things. Tox, we need you to get up on this. Biters, fluff, venomous storm gland, spider, locks, and egg casing.
The little beasts are made off of the contents and left behind treasures of their own, it seems.
An exotic material used to scour the finest of dishes. It's fluff. From a thing that bites. I got nothing.
The hair off a spider's back. It has seen many days of sun exposure.
Hair from a fussy spider. At least it looks like hair. Now all we need are some spider keys and they'll be in business. Oh, I get it. Spider locks.
No practical use whatsoever, not even for the spider.
No. Alrighty, and now push this way. Hold on. Ow.
You fought well, but not that well.
So just more fluff and another casing. A decent little chunk of money. Frick, get over here. Grab that. Heck yeah. Ah, beetles as well now. Okay, so we don't actually need this for that.
Blessed be this hunt.
Lot of spitting fellows.
Look out! Look out!
Glad chance given what we're doing. Right. Rest, rest. Ooh, we can use Black Fog now. Cool. That, super.
You've brought this upon yourself.
No. Well. We used the other two, we might as well use that one. It'll be like one knife. Yep. Amazing.
Plenty more where that came from.
Anything new? No. Money though. Spider trying to get a thing here.
How unfortunate
Bum,
for
bum,
you.
bum, ba-dum, bum.
Come on! Look out! Look out! We're good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Not a surprise attack, it's from the front, but whatever.
Unfortunate for you.
An infested prey bug, oh dear. It's a mindless shell of prey bug filled with the newly hatched spiders. A poor thing. Fire. All of the fire. It's the only way to be sure.
Be gone.
Bum, bum. Bum, bum, ba-bum, bum.
Look out.
Is everyone in one piece?
Bum. More things and money. Money and things. Oh nom. Oh nom.
Yeah. 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 Do we really gotta do this?
Yes. Ba-dum-ba-da-dum-ba-dum.
Look out. Look out.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Look out!
I got your back.
Fury upon you!
We're good. We're good.
Payback Arn, we had one of those before. Drakeling Rune, Bestial Glyph, and Sun Jewel. Magic rocks. Great. Well, maybe Tox will appreciate them. A strange marking set in stone. It seems to pulse slightly. Another perfectly good rock ruined by some ancient mystical drawing. An attempt at magic by a Drake beast from before they learned how to steal our power. Dun, 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 dun. Two more for him. I haven't been paying very close attention, but I haven't seen anything in the background yet, but I just noticed it. There we go. Shield Blood Elixir. We got all the things there then now. Frick. Yeah, verify for myself. Yes, we have everything for everyone. Bang. Bang. Alrighty, 4 more treasure chests to find. That's all. And that's actually Rick's jump to make. Probably also Rick's to climb. There's some silk stretching across the cave here, but it looks like it's wet with condensation. I'd rather not get stuck to it. Never mind. We have to, share with you. It's a matter of... That's a Drake one.
tough shell spider silk here. Best to leave it alone for now.
Ah! Parley! This is neutral ground.
What? I'm not... Never mind. Parley granted. Now explain what you're doing out here and why you're so exasperated.
Thank you. My name's Lockman. Skyweather Guardians, West Division. I came from Fangmeyer Wall to search Silkwind here. There are tales of someone unusual in the area.
Someone more unusual than me? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I've not been here very long at all. Now, why the anxiety?
Well, you're gonna laugh. I had my Mark of the Crown stolen away a few days ago. I've been searching high and low for the thief that took it, but so far...
Is that all? So go home without it. This is a dreadful place to stay and silk over some gaudy ornament.
It's not just an ornament, it's a badge of honor for service to the crown and country. And if the others found out I lost my mark to some skittering menace, I'd hear no end of it.
Skittering menace. You mean to tell me that a spider took your worthless knick-knack?
Yeah, it was a spider. A big sucker. Mean. Red fur all over. What it wants with my mark, I don't know. Anyway, the little bugger disappeared into the silk and I've been able to catch up to him on my own. If you can nab him, I'd appreciate it. Thief for honor. Recover his thing that was stolen by the Crimson Crawler.
I cannot believe I'm agreeing to this. Very well. We shall track down your wayward Googaw. And because I'm feeling generous, I probably won't even eat it by the time we return it to you.
I'd really appreciate it. I can't go back to the wall without my mark. They boom back to groundskeeping.
Dumb.
Oh, you guys.
Alright. Path Protector and Traitorous Skycaller. A Drakeling conspiring with the Huntsfolk. Such a shameful display. Huntsfolk here too? I guess they're here to chase away any beasts who get too close. It happens. Some beasts will do anything to save the scruff of their back. Hunters on the North Path. Figures.
Ah, resonance. You've opened yourself up to the sky's fury, my friend. I fought one hunt. If we fought one hunter, we fought 100. I see no problems here. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-da-da-da. Delicious.
You've brought this upon yourself.
That's enough!
You should have known better.
Bum, bum.
Ooh, Peddler's Jerky.
Man, yeah, we have,
I mean, I kind of want to grab that one because it could be a good card. But man, do I want that. Guess we'll grab this anyway, like I said, because it could be a good card. But we'll otherwise be building for Six's thing. What say you about it, actually?
Some spider dukes. Some spiders that are coated with dew. The sun does not reach this cave, so the air is quite damp. I wonder if that can be used to our advantage.
Rip.
Bum, bum. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, da, 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 da. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, Tox went down.
Look out!
And she went down. Cool. Alright, Tox back.
We're good!
Ooh, 10,000
We're good.
damage. Cool, cool. Alright, sure, that could have been much worse, but it was okay. I know this piece looks one we've been having for a while.
Seems to be concealing them beneath, perhaps there's some way I can coax its inhabitants out without having to touch it. This is a tough bundle of silk. My fire barely singed it. If I keep this up, it'll take all evening to make a dent. There must be another way to flush out what I was hiding there. Alrighty. So, did we already use you to see that? Pile of silk seems different from the others. It appears to be a solid cap covering up a burrow. It looks stuck fast too, but I have no intention of sticking a hand in to find out. There are a bunch of silk leading off to into the cave. Bet it'd support my weight, but I ain't touching it while they're still sticky. Ah, okay, I think I see what to do with this one. If we can indeed burn this, just gotta get closer maybe?
Blessed be this hunt.
Look out!
You've brought this upon yourself.
Burn and destroy everything that's not actually there. Hey, okay, big. Okay, I thought maybe we could talk to him. Be like, hey, let's do things regarding these webs. So we can walk up and down these webs. It's just that one particular set that.
Oh, you guys.
Ba-da-ba. One of Talk's doing things is only for Talks, so.
Look out!
should have known better.
And there we go with that fight as well. More jerky and things. We didn't do a good job. It's understandable. Another tough burrow thingy.
You trifle with royal affairs.
Gotcha!
Excuse me.
You should have known better.
Bum. So many enemies and so much going up and down. There's more spatter.
But you guys got this one, right?
Look out! Look out! Look out!
On guard! Sky's fury upon you!
your back.
You've brought this upon yourself.
That looked rough. Good work.
Big flat rock seem relatively spider-free. Hunter attack, hunter drinking, hunter wine. We found food belonging to a hunter down. A hunter here. I hope they're all right.
How unfortunate for you.
I'll wait for a while.
You're next.
One of them beetles.
Look out!
Okay, we're low on health. Cool. Yeah, no, not change mind. Change my mind back.
You've brought this upon yourself.
No healing was actually obtained via the princess's ability. Cool.
I got your back.
Fury upon
Look out! Look out!
That's enough!
Plenty more where that came from.
Kazoo. Cool.
Look out! Gotcha!
Clear skies be with you.
Hurry. It's a large piece of sandstone. It looks pretty heavy, but I should believe it a good push. Okay, that's as far as that pushes. Landing, casing grave, whatever. More insect parts. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, and yet. What did you say about this? Big sticky plug of spider silk here. I sure ain't reaching inside to see what comes out.
You dare
Oh,
test the
right, I
Draco
didn't actually read
Mage.
those beaver things. They are silk irises. They're disturbing spider nest to gather silk. They must be desperate. They'll deal with the spiders to make trouble for us? Oh, that's low.
Likely immune to all sorts of toxins by now, due to constant spider bites. Fire plus silk, however.
Come on! Look out, ya!
Oh, crappity. You know what? Ah, we dropped money. Noted. So I'll just flee to the rally point and try again. Yeah, maybe without me sitting here constantly trying to get the, what do you call it? Without me constantly trying to get all of the big special things. I really don't know what to do about any of this stuff in here right now. Like, my one possible idea did not work. Yeah, my one possible idea was like, well, maybe we just land on that thick plug of spider silk and something will go on with that, but nope.
Blessed be this hunt.
Next.
Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-lam, ba-da-dum, ba-dum.
Be gone.
Gotcha!
Be gone.
Look out!
Yeah, still.
Clear skies be with you.
Bye.
Not gonna back down, huh? Gotcha!
You're next. brought this upon yourself.
Ah! Ha! Hit! That's enough!
You're next.
We're good. We're good.
Bye. Bye. Kinda wondering how far I can push it. All the way to here for whatever reason.
You trifle with royal affairs.
Gotcha. Look out.
On guard!
You have to wait another turn all the same.
You've brought this upon yourself.
Look out. Look out.
You fought well, but not that well.
But,
Bada bombs and embers regent.
explosive implements are being stored here. Someone must have never had a chance to use them.
The shell. Oh, just realized what that probably is talking about. First off, let's do all this. Before we do all of that, let's read the things that I've been neglecting. Hunter wine. They call it wine, but it's more like rancid fruit swill.
Well, the bottle's nice at least. If all alcohol were this disagreeable, the world would be a much better place.
Hunter jerky. Tough dried meat. Huntsfolk really will eat anything.
This is terrible. No wonder huntsfolk are always in such a bad mood. As a dragon, I should appreciate meat in any form. But I just can't.
Flatbread, that's hard. Flatbread and rock hard, too. It keeps well, though.
Hymns eat rocks too. Finally, something dogs has in common.
Excuse me.
No magic, no flavor, no redeeming qualities whatsoever.
I don't think there was anything else that was new then. Oh, damn it, I just wasted that. I'm looking for a green, not a, yeah, this. That's what I wanted. Wasted a goddamn dragon mark. Oh, well. One more, but still we're for these two. Cool, cool. Okay, out of pure curiosity, what happens if we try to add forgiveness as well? We can't because we don't have enough patience for that. Or enough generosity, I should say. Okay, it does just eat up the fury meter. It's one or the other. Got it. Some fire in your stuff. Nothing but fire. Cool, cool. Alrighty, and now the realization was I probably want to go Nox Breath now. Despite Rick's complaints, it seems my noxious breath was enough to drive the creature from hiding. And red fur? Well, close enough. This must be the thief that took the guardsman's trinket.
But you guys got this one, right?
Well, we're gonna see. Look at the boss first. 8 legs with but no heart. Now you must face us like a true warrior. Some kind of spider king? Or queen? I can't. It's kind of hard to tell. A spider that hates poison? How odd. Very well. Plenty more still for you to come, my friend.
Look out!
You've brought this upon yourself.
I got your back.
Oh, still 2 more, huh? Alrighty.
Nothing to it.
Hell yeah. Full of marks and everything. Cool. And we did good. We only took 217 damage too. That's pretty good.
Good riddance, creepy crawler. Let us return the badge to its rightful owner.
Alrighty, so that's the plug taken care of. So I imagine that means I don't need to do this with any of the other ones. It's just okay. They're just full of
But you
regular
guys got
spiders
this
after
one,
that.
right?
I just got lucky to pick the correct one to start with, or something, I guess.
You're next.
Look out.
Enough.
Come on. Nothing to it.
Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. I imagine that just makes that like a repeatable spot or something. I'm not gonna worry about them then anymore. Just gotta figure out how to heckin' dry out the stupid you. Well, did you find the thief?
Found and dispatched. Your trinket is safe once more.
Hooray! And we got the Wall of Hope. Thanks! I better get back to Fangmire and give my report before they send the search party to find me. That'd be even more embarrassing.
A novel idea. Just don't mention me in your report.
Another thought. Okay, first off, we try that. That didn't work. If fire doesn't work here, nor does that, perhaps the answer is to go for some frosty breath. There we go. There we go. Actually, do we need anyone else to walk across it? No, just you. Shield Blood Elixir, Biter Fluff, Venom Storm Gland. Just further proof that it just takes me a little while to not be dumb. Given we haven't had to, like, repeatedly swap around our breath like that. And we heard the super jingle also of, yep, there they are. Alright, who is the lowest level? 52, 51, 52. Alright, Rick. To Silk Wind Crossing East. We have completed the treasure. Weapon leverage up, Silk Trespass, and a bunch of power. Cool, cool, cool. Well, we don't have full patience, so don't know how well this will do for us, but we'll make the attempts anyway. Most of what I do... Okay, no, those tend to be lunges, so I do use lunge a good bit too. Fair enough. Alright, that's no more patience. Let's get the fury boosted up. I mean, most of what I do with him is also tends to be quiver, or thrown, but you know. Cool. That's pretty good. As for you, same kind of situation of not a lot of time. Or by that I mean tolerance, but there we go. Looking for yellow. Really didn't matter what direction I went with any of that, did it? Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum. Now the only way to get to that is right there, so go ahead and do that one there. That's fine. Unless that's better. I mean, both are probably fine, but we'll go with that one then. Oh, we're out of points. Fair enough. I imagine we're about to run into a boss. Or just another Dracone. Hey, huh? Hey, Tox! Is that... Another Black Draco Mage? Well, go on. Talk to her, Tox. Nixapolitos, it has been some time. We must talk in private now. It was your voice I heard. What is the meaning of this? Hey, look, lady. What you gotta say to Tox, you say to all of us. We're a team, you got that? Well, we're dead. Excuse me.
No. No, what have you done?
Toxivalitas, turn around. Look at me and listen very carefully. Now. By now you have no doubt felt the pull. Confirm this for me.
Pull? I don't know.
Yes or no? I don't have time for games, Toxivalatis. Valitos. You came in this direction for a reason. You traveled the North path to get closer to us, and you intend to continue eastward until you reach the Gathering. Now, think back. Did you feel the pull?
I came this way to help my friend. She...
Enough. What did I say about games?
Sorry.
Don't look at the ground. Look at me. Do you feel this resonance? Is it familiar to you?
I think so, yes.
Soon you will feel a tremendous amount of this force, over a great distance. You must follow it. Do not stray under any circumstances, Toxivalitus.
What is happening?
It is almost time for us to fulfill our meaning. Our numbers have at last grown great enough to complete our task, but there are those who seek to exterminate us. I need every black dragon who still breathes to be at the Gathering. No exceptions.
Exterminate us? Do you mean Luxisolatis and his men?
The humans. Ungrateful little savages.
I don't understand. What threat could the humans possibly pose to us?
It is not enough that they turned history against us, itself against us. We brought them language and magic and knowledge. We should be worshipped as gods, as our ancestors were. But now, we are as animals to them, a scourge to be put down. And now they use our blessings to directly oppose us. They have become a menace to us and themselves, and their extinction will be a welcomed gift to this world.
Extinction? Is there no other way? Are we truly here to end the world?
Call it what you will, but we have but one purpose in this world. We may have evolved beyond the forms of our ancestors, but our purpose has not changed. The time is near.
But I don't want to.
It doesn't matter what you want. This is who you are. Your purpose for existing at all. Why you are here. Why any of us are here. Toxivalatis. Toxivalitas. I'll never pronounce that correctly. Your friends will survive. Now look at me. You have made attachments in this world. We all have. That does not preclude you from your duties. Sacrifices will be made. That is the responsibility that our kind have come to accept for centuries now. You are young, curious, flighty. That is why I sought you out directly, to make sure you not stray over some unrequited affection for this world and its people. You are a monster, a bringer of darkness, a poison upon those around you, a destroyer. Don't forget this. Speaking of which, I sense something unusual from one of your companions. Something I did not expect. I must consult the wisdom of the old ones to make sense of it. For now, be wary of them. Nixipolutus, if you ever harm my friends again, you'll do what? I am Magister of our brood. If I weren't so desperate for your resonance, I would annihilate every one of you right now and cut this potential wrinkle out of the plan entirely. Then that is my cue to take my leave. Do not resist the pull. Your people depend on you to be there for them.
She's breathing. Thank the sky. What is this tattoo? No. Is it a birthmark? It's too dark for her skin, though, and it feels... Oh. Ah! Ah!
Talks? What happened?
My dear, you've been poisoned. Stay down, rest, and let it pass. Please, don't try to stand.
I think I'm okay. It must have been a low dose. The last thing I remember was that Draco mage.
She is gone now. We are safe.
Oh, that's good. What did she want?
Rick.
Rick?
Rick!
He's still breathing? Barely. The poison must have been too much for his system.
What happened? Feels like my grommets are my grommets are filled with my insides. My insides are filled with granite. You guys okay? Sorry I tailed it away, but I mean, that was black dragon poison.
The kobold? What? Oh no, little buddy!
I have to get him someplace safe. We can't stay here. But where? Havenbrook's a day's walk at least, and the Desolate, that's what it was called, is the other direction. That place is even worse.
The Fangmire Wall is not far, but it is hostile to beast folk. Its entire purpose is to keep your kind out, but it would not be a warm welcome.
I know a place. It is secluded and safe. We can go there. You all will need to rest while the poison leaves your body. I'm sorry. Can one of you carry him? I don't think...
I'll carry him, Tox. Please, lead on. My job, after all, is physical labor. As we go to an unknown location that I have a guess of what it will be. I will point out, genuinely, I thought there was going to be, I mean, it does seem to be some kind of, is it a bit of a twist? I was expecting to be something more of a twist to the plot about, like, the lines not being correct and the Drakon, the Black Drakon's not existing to destroy the world or whatever. So it actually is kind of a surprise to me that we at least have one Black Drakon being like, no, that is entirely our purpose. We will destroy everything to save the world from itself, or whatever.
No, that is your report. You broke from your party and attempted to apprehend her yourself, knowing full well she was under the guard of a Black Draco mage and others.
Finn, it is Finn, man. No, I was thinking Pale Man, but that wasn't right. Anyway. Yes, my lord. Oh, I did not want to pass up the opportunity to capture her, even if it meant forfeiting my own life.
Forfeiture nothing. And now that you've rattled her cage, she has taken flight once more. She will be even more cautious from here on out, and therefore harder to take by surprise.
Oh, yes, I suppose that's true. But
what?
Are we sure this is even the right girl? And even if so, have we thought about locating another one? One that will not put up as much resistance?
My friend, even finding a girl with a mark within the time frame of 10 years is a miraculous occurrence. We cannot expend the time or resources in a likely futile attempt to find another. No, If you would only do your job and do it properly, then we wouldn't be having this conversation. Perhaps it is time I take matters into my own hands.
Oh, but you would leave the roost for the outside world? It is not safe. Please, my sources say she makes for sky weather. We need but wait for her to be in the striking range, and... What was that?
That was a voice of displeasure. It is hungry and cranky, it seems. So as you can see, we are out of time. I'm going. I will intercept the girl and capture her myself. You are dismissed. Well, go.
I've never in my life.
Oh, the lectures and scriptures weren't enough. Do you finally understand what forces are in play here? Get out now, and do not return unless you come bearing candles.
Goodness. And there's that whole situation going on, too. Chapter 4. The 8th line. Or we were in chapter 3? Huh. Okay.
Rick, are you awake?
Getting there.
How do you feel?
Kinda sick. I had the weirdest dream. We were out exploring or something. There was a princess and a bunch of dragons and...
You've been reading too many stories again. Try to get some rest.
Okay. Hey, when you get a sec, can you ask Mom to come here? How is he?
Awake, but delirious. He will need some more time.
Of course, we can stay the night, if that's all right with you. This windmill is your home, dangerously close to Skyweather lands.
Was. We've not been back in many years. It seems untouched.
I noticed. It seems to have fallen into disrepair.
I apologize if it is not up to your standards, my dear. We were never a wealthy family.
Then your parents...
Gone. As I expected.
I'm sorry. You never talked about your past, and you seem to stop Rick from doing the same. Is something wrong with this place?
Despite my efforts, we ended up here again anyway. Perhaps it is time I confess. Perhaps it will make things right with Rick.
This... No. No! You promised, Tox. You promised we wouldn't... I have to get out of here. I won't do this again.
Listen in.
Tox, how could you? After what you did to us. I have to get away before they find us here. What is going on? Rick, don't run away again.
It was a spring night about 5 years ago. Word must have traveled that our mother and father were sheltering beast folk. Construction of the Fengmire Wall had just begun, so tensions were high. But we lived far enough from the nearest town that my parents never gave it a second thought. To them we were just the boys, a little different perhaps, but they raised us as if we were their own. That night we awoke to shouts coming from outside. Humans, likely intoxicated, 3 of them. They were calling for us to come out. Rick and I. Father went outside first. We watched them from the doorway. I don't know what was said or what happened, but they struck him. Then they struck him again while he lay on the ground. No. Mother cried out, ran to his side. One of them raised something, a club or stick. I rushed outside. Rick stayed behind and watched. They looked up when I came close. One of them threw the stick in my direction. I swatted it away. Then he kicked Father again. It happened so fast, like I wasn't even in control. At some point I dropped my spectacles. When I put them back on, I saw 3 blackened bodies.
Kind of tearing up a little bit. It's heckin' music. And Rick's just fucking running.
I killed those 3 men without even realizing it. I got to my feet and approached my mother and father on the ground. And they backed away from me. I'll never forget the look in their eyes. So I fled, and Rick followed. My own mother and father, had they feared me all this time? Did they fear what I am, what I could do?
But you were protecting them. Didn't you tell them that?
Does it really matter? The way they looked at me, I knew there was nothing I could say.
Oh, don't say that, big guy. You just got carried away. Happens.
People died of Axapaxitos. I killed them. Rick didn't want to come back, thinking someone would be looking for us. Or for our parents.
So you haven't been back since.
How could we? We swore to never speak of what happened.
This is an admission of guilt. Your actions led to the death of lead to the death of humans. I think it's supposed to be a typo of lead, but whatever. Led to the death of humans. You should be tried and punished.
I should. That is why I've told you this. I am a scourge upon the world, as you have said many times.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? What makes you say that? Because of that other black Draco mage. I mean, she told you about the lions, didn't she? What else could she have to tell you that would warrant secrecy from us?
I don't know anymore. Right now, I just want to rest.
But Rick ran off.
What am I even doing? Where am I? Mom and Dad? They're gone. Tox is all I got left. Not just that. I'm all he has left. We weren't supposed to come back here. Ever. He promised me we weren't supposed to tell anyone. Pretend it never happened. That was the plan. So why? Was it because of me? Because I'm so weak? Is that why we came back? You should have just let me die, Tox. Anything's better than going through this again. Voices?
Oh dear.
Very good. Report back to the posted captain, Fangmire, and let them know the green belt north of the Merchant's High Road is still accounted for.
Yes, sir. Very good, sir.
If you spot her again, do not engage. She is quite ruthless, and she will likely try to resonate with me to gain an advantage. We need to find a way to suppress. What are you looking at over my shoulder? Oh, crap.
Just a kobold. Probably looking for food. Yep. Might be a whole pack of them trying to slip past the wall. Want me to hunt them down? Track them down? Probably not worth the trouble. Sir? I know that beast man. I've seen him before. Take your squad of firebows and follow him. I'm curious about what he may lead us to. At this time of night? Well, I ain't one to pass up hunting some rat kobolds. All right, hunters, move out. They're gonna set fire to the windmill. I've checked the entire structure. He isn't anywhere. I don't understand. Where would he have gone? I knew he shouldn't have come here. It was too much for him to take. Sonia, could you perhaps follow his tracks? Shush! Listen! Rick, where have you... Guys! Hunters! What? You brought them here? You guys hide. Sonia, help me snuff the candles. We can't let them know that anybody's home. It's too late for that. They're here. Oh, beast! You and your little friend, come out where we can seize you. Bradbury. Hunters in service of Fangmire. Going out there would be a very bad idea for you. What do we do? Well, how'd you get out the first time without us noticing? Oh, yeah, the window over the bed. Come on, guys. They would notice almost immediately. You'll need a distraction. Sonia, can you reason with them? At least while the beasts get away? Bradbury is employed by the Crown. Showing myself would be akin to treason, and he would not hesitate to pounce on a bounty such as that. So you're telling us that you're going against the law, huh? Imagine that. Then maybe You guys go on. I'll deal with them. Y'all took a face full of poison. You're in no condition to fight. Not me, though. Lord Vax, you can't. They're beast hunters. Nah, it's not a problem. They won't do nothing to a Draco mage. Besides, I got a way with words. I'll distract them. You guys head for the hills. We'll meet up for breakfast in Skyweather. Look, I'll be fine. My harem is just dwindling. It's dwindling more and more. I only have Tox now. Which, I mean, he's the best one, but still. If they want to get rough, I'll just blast them with smoke. They'll get confused, I'll get away. Nobody gets hurt. Vex, thank you. Please, be careful. So I started blasting. Alright, I'm up. What do you guys want? Keep your distance, Draco Mage. Whoa, 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 easy now. How about we start over, eh? We know you got a bag of kobolds hiding in there. If you want to make this easy, you'll turn them over right now. Got it? Kobolds. Tasty little guys they are. Can't say I got any around here, though. Sorry. We tracked one to this windmill. Now fess up. Where is it? Here. Seriously? Must be an infestation of the things. I was asleep, so the little guy probably slipped right through. Asleep nothing. How come you're fully dressed then? Say, you steal them clothes off a human? Steal? Me? Never! I got everything I need right here. A little, excuse me, a little slice of the sky, you know. See for yourself. Come on in. I'll make some coffee. Had a feeling that was going to happen. Light 'em up, fellas. Bright side, he's a red Draco Mage, so outside of the potential damage of the arrow, depending if it got through his scales or not, the fire shouldn't cause a problem. Alright, we're done here. Let's get back to the Royal before the Royal Guard shows up. And remember, Lux don't gotta know about this either. No. No! Did Vax make it out? Sonya just jumped straight in there. Where's Vax? You
did this.
Dude, don't blame Rick.
With your cowardice and your disregard for others, you.
But I didn't mean...
Shut up. Because of you, our home, Rick. Our home. Look at it. Look at what you've done. And because of you, a good man, a friend to give up his life because of you, and for what? Get out of here.
Dude, no. Stop being mean to the Fox Boy. No being mean to Fox Boy. But what?
I said get out of here. I don't ever want to see you again.
Fucking bullshit. Ran out into the desolate and is just wandering. You don't know where he's going. You don't got nowhere to go. I hate this. Oh, now he's... Fuck, now he's collapsed. Blech. Well, that's a lion.
My shade. My shade. Go find your own. Look, I've had a rough couple of days. Just leave me alone. What, you want me to come with? I'll think about it.
Tox, look what you did to me. I said I was sorry, didn't I? Just give me a moment. Had to cough. No friends, no princess, no food. I'm stuck in the desert all by myself. I guess I'm gonna die here. Voices must be beasts. Whee! Go where? Exactly, go where? Let's just go. Let's just go where? Sit by the broken rally point. Fucking hell. Are you friendly?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, hey, kobold, let me guess. You want what's in that box up there?
Yes, I would like what's in that box. Very much.
Oh, I'm sorry, was that? You say you want the treasure?
Yes, I want the treasure. Give me the treasure.
What's wrong? Can't get it yourself? Let me guess. You want me to push this big old rock closer so you can get up there and get it?
Yes, please push the rock so I can get the treasure.
Yeah, too bad. It ain't that easy, kobold. That treasure's gotta be earned. Come back when you've done something. No, when you've done a lot of things for the beasts here. Then we'll talk.
I can push it myself. Man, this is one big heavy rock. How many of these things did I make the princess push around for me anyway? I could almost make it.
Are you sure he was able to walk, Elder? Perhaps we should help him.
Ah, this must be our wayward friend, right? This must be our wayward friend now. Well, oh, don't be shy. What's your name? Rick. You guys got anything to eat around here? Oh, I don't think you quite understand where you are, Rick. This is the desolate. Food does not merely grow on trees here. Okay then. I'm out. Coming through. Where are you going? You just got here after all. Any place else. Just gotta figure out which way I came from. Probably came from the left. Oh, yes, of course, Elder. Before you go, would you tell us where you came from? What brought you here? It may help remind you why you came to us. Came to you? No. Look, I don't belong here. I just got lost trying to, So you come from outside the desolate. That makes you our guest, and guests must abide by our rules. Now, why did you come here? I lost my friends. Actually, they didn't want me around no more.
And I don't got no place else to go now.
A kobold without a pack. Truly a sorry sight.
Nah, it wasn't like that. It was different. There was a human and...
A human? Humans did this to him.
They won't stop until we've all been locked down in this place. We should go find them and... sorry, Hilda.
No, you got it all wrong. The human was my friend. She...
Friends with a human traitor. Now, earning the trust of one human is no cause for concern.
Well, actually, there were 3 of them.
So you've been living amongst their kind. Admit it.
He doesn't belong with us. Let him go crawling back to the wall.
Well, Rick, it seems if you want our help, you will have to earn it.
Okay. What can you do for me?
Did you ever stop to wonder that perhaps this self-absorption is why your friends abandoned you in the first place?
Maybe. So what? I'm just trying to get by. All you gotta do is tell me which way's out of here, and you never have to listen to me ever again.
Due east. You'll reach the White Cliffs eventually.
Thanks. See, was that so hard?
Oh, and before you go, our water carrier hasn't given out today's rations. Would you mind filling in for him? Just find the bottles and distribute them to those who need them.
Water? Water sounds good right about now. I'll find them all right.
That water is for those who need it and have earned it.
Yeah, well, I need it too. So if they want it so bad, they can get it for themselves.
And while you're at it, ask around to see if anyone else needs assistance. I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Very good. Well then, I shall be waiting to see you off, Rick. Please take all the time that you need.
He just disappeared. Was he a dragon and not a goat? I thought he was a goat. I'm gonna get this without your help. Alright, maybe I can't. You sure do got away with words.
Are you the water carrier this week? I've been waiting all afternoon.
Sorry, nope, fresh out.
Well, if you find some, remember, I ought to get it first.
Is Zek left for real? I suppose it was bound to happen sooner or later, but it was nice having him around to help protect us.
He said he had to go be with his own kind, though. Aren't we all beast folk here? Why are his kind so special?
Who knows? I hate to say it, but Drakons are not like us. I feel bad for Rax, though. They got along so well. Now he's the only Drakon still here.
Friend, you look agile. Can you get to the top of the rocks here and drink water from the moisture trap? Normally I do it, but it's just so hot today.
Water? Sure, I guess.
Sealed rainwater. Now, be sure the bars will get to make it to the bars in the beach, won't you?
I'm sure that'll happen all right.
I mean, it will, because you're not an ass, Rick. You're a kobold. Yes, I will end with the following. Ah, thanks. The Jiro is sated. I knew you wouldn't forget about me.
Sure, no problem. Who else is thirsty? Are you thirsty? Yes, I would like the box and stuff.
Are you thirsty, Elder?
Are any of you thirsty?
Hey, where's my water?
Right here.
Oh, I knew you'd come through for me. Thanks, pal.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Have you been to the Gnaw yet, little friend?
Nah, don't know what that is, but it sounds delicious.
Oh, it's not food, you know. The Champion's Gnaw. An ancient rite of passage for beast folk warriors of old, so named because of the determination and strength it takes to ascend to the top. It gnaws away at you see?
That sounds terrible. What's the point of doing that?
I suppose you'll have to reach the top to find out. Take a few friends along if you do, though. I doubt even a sneaky runt like you could make it to the top without running into a scrap or two.
Hey! Maybe I will do this Gnaw. Not that I have any friends anymore.
Yeah, nice jumping. I say, I think you got what it takes.
Me?
Yeah, you. Puffy tail, giant ears, scrawny chicken legs. What kind of warrior are you supposed to be anyway?
Warrior? No, look, I think you got the wrong guy.
A warrior gotta have 3 things: strength, stamina, and courage. How many of those can you fit into that scrawny carcass you call a body, huh?
Can I go now?
I tried to dispense wisdom here and you back down already. Haven't even gotten physical yet. How much of a runt are you anyway?
Hey! That's not very nice.
Excuse me? Mark of courage. Complete all the gladiatorial combat. Come back when you do the thing. When you want to do the thing.
Yeah, sure thing. I accidentally skipped through it.
You've got a new snitch amongst his tribe. You should meet with the Doha the Wise. I hear she has, and hear what she has to say. She waits on top of the hill over there, but be wary, it takes a keen eye and swift foot to ascend.
Hey, my scent is none of your business. Anyway, thanks for the heads up.
Are you thirsty, Rex? Leaving so soon, Rick?
Yeah, you said to go this way, right?
That's right, if you believe you're ready.
No, at least one other person's thirsty. But I don't know where the heck they are. Huh?
Alright, Chickenfoot, you ready for the first lesson? You'll spot one-on-one with one of the tribe's hunters. This is for real, so don't expect you to hold back.
For real? How real we talking?
Okay. Alright, show 'em what you're made of.
Guess I'm in.
Barely been. Go easy on me. I'll snap like a twig.
Wasn't so bad.
No, it wasn't. Not bad, not bad. You survived at least. Don't worry about Scruffy back there. He'll be fine. As for you, you got strength, but you have the stamina to really tough it out.
Oh god. That's a lot of guys.
You heard him, recruits. File in. Don't be afraid to rough them up.
Guess I'm in. Come on!
We did it. We had
We're
the
good.
heck
We're
and sting
good.
to do the thing. Good show, Chickenfoot. Very impressive. But now, do you remember the third thing I said all warriors have?
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh boy.
What's wrong? Second thoughts? Remember, this is for real. Just like before, there's no going back from this challenge. Better make sure you're good and ready.
Are you nuts? Not happening. At least not without me saving the game first. You need water yourself. You're exhausted. I can probably do it now. Maybe.
Oh, that's right. That makes sense. The parties. The party's the only ones who have. Oh. Yeah, I don't have any of the stuff that we used to have. That's the parties. Fuck, he actually is gone. Fuck. Oh, that's shit. Makes me sad. You sure you meant to say that? Absolutely positive.
Bring it on!
All right, recruits, back to your post.
Huh? What's going on?
Remember what I said the third thing was? Courage. You were ready to take on a whole mess of warriors. Dana. Welcome in, Sturgeon I wasn't going to stop you either.
Well, I mean, I guess so.
We completed all the things. Yay. Good work, Chickenfoot. That may be hope for you yet. Dismissed.
Have I done enough stuff for people? Nope.
Whee. Ha. Bum. I already gave him water. He doesn't want water. You want water now? Walk with pride, Beast Man. You're ready for the champions and all.
You know it, and I feel ready for anything.
And you just sniff. I got no way of getting up there that I can figure out. I don't. So this is it. You are certain you don't wish to remain here with your own kind. Those who can look after you and provide you with the same. Provided you do the same.
Well, I'll stay here for now.
Because I feel like they're... Is that a ledge? That's a ledge. Okay. There we go. Are you carrying water in Zachary's place? I think it's my turn to share.
There you go.
Aw, thank you. Though I hope Zachry's well. Perhaps he's getting too old for his duties.
Maybe. I'm all young and spry, though, so lucky you. Huh. That's all three. I guess that wasn't so hard after all.
Hooray. Ah, traveler. Come, sit with me.
Rather just stay in if that's all right. What do you want?
You were clever to make it up here. So it is I who may be able to help you. Or perhaps it is we who can help each other.
Okay. So, can you tell me how to get out of here?
First, I wish to tell you a story. An unfinished story. I'm hoping you can tell me how to finish it.
story, huh? I like stories. Let's hear it.
It is the dawn of a new era. The old world is ruined, but a new one lies just beyond the horizon. You have agreed to bring the residents of the old world on your meager but sturdy raft across the vast, boundless ocean. 3 of the old world's inhabitants will join you on your journey. 1, a mighty and fearsome dragon. 1, a cunning and greedy fox. The last, a beautiful and wealthy princess. You may only take 1 at a time upon your rickety raft, fuck. But these inhabitants are flawed and will give in to their natural urges if left alone. The dragon is unloved, or perhaps vain, and thus will kidnap the princess if left alone. The fox, meanwhile, is cowardly but greedy, and will gladly steal the dragon's gold. Thus the dragon cannot be left with the princess, and the fox cannot be left with the dragon. Knowing this, how do you, the hero, carry these 3 flawed but nonetheless deserving beings happily to their new home, across the ocean, 1 at a time, as quickly as possible on naught but your rickety raft?
Quick question. Can the dragon just fly across?
No.
Okay, then can the fox swim?
I believe you are missing the greater question, friend.
Why not? It's just a story. I can make it in any way I like.
Can you? Think upon this, my friend. When you're ready to answer, come speak with me again. Okay, so it's the classic thing. I'm pretty sure I know the answer as long as they let me do it. So I'm just writing what we got. So we got dragon, princess, fox, dragon, and fox is bad. Dragon and princess is bad. Therefore, we first bring the dragon. Okay, then we're over here with them. Then we gotta get across. So we start off by first bringing the dragon with us. Draw him off. Then we bring, or then we go back, grab one of the other 2. We'll say the princess. Grab the princess. Come back. The princess is dropped off. We bring the dragon with us back to the other side. And then we grab the fox and travel back. Travel back, bring the fox down. Then it's princess and fox on the other side again. Go back, get the dragon, come back. Okay. I'm still gonna hop down, go save the game, and come back to answer the riddle.
I mean, it's not a riddle, but
The answer is, you just gotta make sure you bring someone back. When it gets hard is when they're like, but also something will run away if it's left alone. I was like, what the fuck? Plus, we all know the reality of this is like, regardless of who you leave the princess with, they are going to eat the princess. So it's an unwinnable situation regardless, but Did I just bypass where? No, I didn't. Wah. I said wah. There we go. Very well, my friend. Are you ready to complete the story?
let's see. I'll get my answer. Well, first, take the dragon across.
Despite considerable discomfort, you manage to tow the dragon across the sea. Recognizing your willingness to help, he elects not to eat you during the journey. So now you are in the new world of the dragon and empty raft. What's your next move?
Well, that was easy.
Return. The fact that they put this right here gives it away for those who aren't entirely certain. And that's good. Return to the old world alone. The dragon curls up for a nap on the shore while you venture back across the sea in your rickety raft. The voyage is uneventful. Soon you reach the shore where the princess and fox are enjoying tea and a game of cards to pass the time. And we take the princess across. You expertly lead the dainty damsel to your raft and set off upon reaching the distant shore. The dragon lazily opens his eyes and huffs once with annoyance.
So far, so good.
We just brought the princess across, so now we take the dragon back.
The dragon is groggy, but in no mood to argue, so you gently place him upon your raft and make for the old world once again. You return to the familiar shore and find the fox rooting around in the sand. He perks up as you approach. Alright, now we take the fox across. At long last, the fox gets to ride in your rickety raft. Though he is a font of boundless energy, you manage to keep him safe until you arrive on the shores of the New World. That's 2 down. Now you go back alone. You leave the fox and princess to their cards and their gossip and return to the old world on your own. You return to find the dragon waiting patiently, having constructed and then demolished several sandcastles in order to pass the time. This has gotta be it. We take the dragon back across. The dragon beats his mighty wings, pushing the raft along and hastening the journey. You arrive at the shore one last time as the 3 passengers bid farewell and part ways, leaving you alone to enjoy your new life in the new world. The end. The end? That's it? I did it? That's right. Good job, my friend. So what happens next? Do they live happily ever after? Did the princess claim the new world for her own kingdom? Did the fox make a fortune? Did the dragon ever make any friends? Well, I mean, that's not... I need details, Doa! I gotta know what happens next! Sometimes the story just ends, Rick. There's nothing else to say. But, wait a minute. I didn't tell you my name, did I? Yes, you did. You sure? If that is who you are, then does it matter? Fine, I guess. Thanks. That was fun. Hooray! Fun, perhaps. Enriching, I certainly hope. Yeah, you take care, Doa. Kadeti, may your voyage to the New World be swift but gentle. I know what all of that means for once, so thanks! Doha can go for days without a drop of water. I don't know how she does it. When I asked, she started talking about oceans and stuff, and it made me even thirstier. Alrighty, so now we return. We've done everything in here, I feel like, so maybe the guy will push the block and give me the treasure. And then the treasure is going to turn out to be nothing, and it'll be some sort of message about how helping people is its own reward. All right, Kobold, you've done good for us. So our treasure's yours. I even made a little stepping stone for you. You're welcome. Thanks. See you around. A Drake charm. Hey, what gives? That's it? That's it. Look around, Kobold. These beasts are poor. Starving. That's all we got to spare. You earned it regardless, though. You ought to be happy we could pay you back at all. That's true. This was my reward for all that work. Well, I guess that's all they can spare. Am I growing and learning life lessons? No, because everyone else is weird. Found some of that water here. Cool, refreshing water. Alrighty, I'm ready to go on travel upon my own. Whee! Leaving us social ring. Yeah, that's right. If you believe you're ready. Just hanging up with me here. Well, it's time to move on. Yep, I got places to be. As in, any place that's not here. Oh, that's too bad. You have become quite notable among the beasts here in a short time. You have my thanks for listening to their needs. Truth be told, I expected less from you. Hey! No, you're right. My friends all left me because I'm no good to be around. I never did nothing for any of them, and then I did something stupid, and... It is all right, Rick. You don't need to revisit these memories if they hurt you so. You're proving your willingness to adapt to what awaits you next, so hold your head high as you look to the future! Also, Ricky did do things for us, you know. Sorta. I mean, you helped us in the middle of everything. It's like, well, in terms of, like, plot, what has he actually done, I guess? But what has anyone done plot-wise? Yeah. Thanks for the cornball speech. It means a lot to me.
You are certain you wish to leave our community? We could use someone young, strong, and willing to learn. Many of our elderly will not last the next hot season, now that the humans have driven us this far into the Badlands. I hate to hear that. Humans raised me, you know. Sure, they did their best and I didn't turn out perfect, but I don't want to hate them. I tell myself hatred is not a factor. Rather, it is a misjudgment of the needs of our peoples. But you are special. You have seen both sides for yourself. I see great things for you, Rick. I'm sorry for being cold with you before. I lost my friend recently as well. You did? Who? What happened? A black Draco mage, if you can believe that. He was selfless, a protector of the people here. Then one day he said he had to leave, with hardly a word. Huh. That's funny. I mean, not funny, but, did he say where he was going? Just that he had to be with others of his kind. A gathering of some sort. One of magic, clearly, for he is a black Draco mage, Magic the Gathering. He seemed quite unapologetic. It was most unlike him. Excuse me. His own kind? You think others are going too? The way he left so quickly, he must have sensed something that we could not. It is possible, I suppose. He headed in the direction of the White Cliffs, where the Fangmire Wall ends. That's where I'm going, then. If I hurry, maybe I can catch up. Rick, you should stay away from there. The cliffs are not an easy trek, and black dracons seem to be unpleasant. Zex, my friend was an exception, but the others can be quite dangerous. Yeah, I know. There's something I gotta do first, though. If this really is the end, then I gotta make it right while I still have a chance, even if he don't want me to. And the other two head forth to the wall. And talks. Talks, please. What? Just wait 1 minute, would you? Why are you still following me? I'm sorry. If I recall the terms, you are escorting me, ergo. My dear, don't put me in this situation. Not right now. Then tell me, where are you going? This way. Well, that narrows it down. Forget him. I'll take out myself. I appreciate your dedication, Sir Lawrence. However, I believe Lord Talks deserves a chance to decide for himself as soon as his temper has cooled. I'm standing right here, you know, and can answer for my own actions. And I'm going this way. Well, sky weather's in that direction. Sorta. In that case, I too am going in that direction. And you are free to do so. Fine. Fine. In that case, for the benefit of all persons and beasts involved, I propose we travel together, for the time being. Very well. You can't. That structure ahead is the Fangmire Wall, built to separate the land surrounding Skyweather from the beast territory to the north. It is human property, and you are not welcome here. Should you continue in this direction, should you step 1 foot more onto the wall, I shall have no choice but to strike you down. I am sworn by crown and country, despite the fact that I already just admitted that if I go outside, I'm admitting to treason, which means I am indeed committing treason in my own mind, but I just haven't admitted it because, that's how the law works. As long as you don't admit it, it's not illegal. I am warning you, Talks. Well then. Sonia left the party. dropping them like flies, ain't we? Sir, you can't be here. This area is for humans only. I'll need you to ask you to leave.
I don't care. I'm going through. Skies help me, I will poison this whole countryside and everyone in it if you don't let me through.
Yeah, someone mind calling the captain over here and let him know we have a situation.
Talks? What's with you?
Seriously, poor kid's just doing his job. I gotta lash out at him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that this discrimination was fair and just. How foolish of me to get upset.
That is quite enough, Talks.
I apologize for my tone, but the fact remains I am passing through and your men will not hinder me. If you agree to this, then I shall not trouble you, and I shall be gone before you know it.
Let him go through, Claude. Third black crack on this week. No sense in trying to argue with them. Stuff high they may get on their word and just got away from the castle once they hit the other end of Fangmire. Alright, sir.
Where's Sonia?
Yeah, got me good. She didn't follow us onto the wall.
Well, ooh, we can afford one thing.
But now we have the even more expensive thing.
Bleh. Now we got this fatal huntress here.
Fatal after partying with Sonia. Fucking hell. Bleh. Green spirit, I guess. Yeah, now we have to assist again. Friggin' hell, though. Yeah, we're just dropping party members like crazy, ain't we?
Yeah. Alright, well.
I've got my eye on you, Drakon. Just hop over the other side of the wall. There's gonna be trouble. If you hop over there's trouble for you.
You do realize I can teleport. I can be on either side with a mere thought. What do your rules say about that?
Just go. No, you really shouldn't be here either. It's not safe for civilians. That's why the Merchant High Road's for, after all.
Civilian? Ha! And I'll have you know these two fine gentlemen are my escorts, and I'm perfectly safe under their guard.
You don't want to talk to us. Where'd you come from, young lady? Surely not Silkwind Crossing.
That's right. We decided to take the scenic route. We'll make for Skyweather. We make for Skyweather, hopefully without further interruption.
Well, just go snooping where you don't belong, and don't bother anyone who's on post, and you don't have any problems. You're a talkative one. The other Black Drakons didn't say a word when they came through. Rather refreshing, I must admit.
Is that so? Even though I threatened you?
Yeah, the Fangmire Wild has been complete for 5 years at least. You know how many beasts and beast hunters we've had to put up with in that time? Not all of us agree with Ormus's decree, but since his death, it's probably a good thing for everyone that his wall's here.
I had no idea there was dissatisfaction with the wall in your ranks. Thank you for your time and assistance. We must be going.
A rally point.
Bum bum.
I remember seeing you at Silkman, it's Lockman. Silkman Crossing. Where are you heading, if you don't mind me asking?
East.
East? To the White Cliffs?
If that's what lies to the east, then yes. I have no time for hindrances, whether they be man-made or naturally occurring.
Whoa, sorry I asked. Well, I don't think I need to tell you to be careful, but make sure the young lady doesn't try to follow. She'll be much safer passing through Skyweather to the south.
That is the plan, presently.
Oh, you're the explorers who got me out of that jam in Silkman Crossing. I didn't expect to see you here of all places.
And a good day to you too, sir. I think your emblem is still in your possession, then?
Shush, not so loud. Yes, all's well. A bit quiet on the wall today, though I can see we got another Black Draco passing through. Heard about the others, but didn't get to meet them myself. I trust you won't cause us any grief.
Oh, don't worry. I'll make sure Talks behaves. I suppose we better leave you to your post, then. Clear skies be with you.
And you as well. You're traveling with a Black Drakon? How'd that come to be, exactly? It must be a fascinating tale.
I wish it were, but it just sort of happened. We met on the road, and it seemed our destinations are very similar, so here we are. I wish there were more to it than that. Sometimes the simplest stories are the most effective. Hope your travels go well. Perhaps, if the other men see humans and beasts traveling in harmony, it'll heighten their spirits and one day lead to closing off this stupid wall and the anti-beast sentiment. You don't approve of the Fangmire wall? And what are you doing guarding it? You're not trying to sabotage the operation, I would hope. Nah, just a regular patrol rotation. The wall's coming down. If the wall's gonna come down, it needs to be for the right reasons. After all, we built it once. We could do it again. Excuse me. This might sound strange, but I've always wanted to meet a Black Drakon. I missed my chance when the others came through, so...
Well, if you're not afraid of me, then here I am. You may call me Tox, and you are...
Ebert, thanks for asking. Do people normally find you intimidating?
Well, as far as fearsome, foul-smelling, fire-breathing beasts who have been prophesied to bring about the end of the world go, I believe I fall on the more approachable side of the scale.
It's probably the glasses. Makes it seem more, I don't know, human. Well, I mean, imperfect, you know? I think that's good for you.
Yes, I understand. Though I hope you'll treat other Drakons you meet with respect as well, despite their appearances. We are a people just like you, and we deserve to be accepted as such.
Ew. Oh, look at that, another one. You're not thinking of approaching Skyweather, are you? The city's under heavy guard since the king's death. There would be resistance for you.
Yes, I am aware of that. I do not know where my path will lead me yet, but I must assure you, however, that my kind were not responsible for your king's passing. Dracomages wield magic, not physical weaponry. Neither were deaths due to combustion or suffocation by poison or...
Alright, I get it. Please don't talk about King Ormus's possible death scenarios so casually. You may not have cared for him, but he brought this nation to a new age of peace and prosperity, and there are many among us who greatly miss him.
For humankind, perhaps. But I just want to make sure my people are treated fairly while you seek your king's killer. I desire justice and the truth as you do. If only for that reason.
Hello, yes, I'm here. Fifth line or not, the thing that still concerns me the most is that they never found King Ormus's assassin. That means he or she is still out there somewhere. Well, that's true. People must come and go from the castle all the time, so it'd be easy to disappear into a crowd. Not that I'm condoning such an action, of course. Nah, humans have had a golden age under King Ormus's rule. That's why they call him the Golden Falcon King, after all. It had to have been a disgruntled beast folk who did the deed. Could have been a kobold who sneaked in without being noticed, or a Dracomage who teleported in, stabbed him, and disappeared in a cloud of smoke. Guess we'll never know. So he was stabbed? Well, that's horrible. That's right. The murder weapon hasn't been found. All the royal weapons and even the silver had been accounted for. Means the assassin brought his or her own weapon, and took it with him, too. It was all planned. Chilling stuff, to be honest. I have a theory that I'm pretty sure will not be true. But it does amuse me to think of, goddamn, how many of them do I have to talk to? Still no word about how the next coronation will proceed, huh? Or Mrs. Wife died years ago, and that's her children. Suppose it's just a matter of time before any of them come forward, if they're even still in the country. What happened to his children? I'm not from the area, so... He had 2 children with the Queen. They lived in Skyweather as part of the royal family, his eldest daughter and her younger brother. Then one day, something happened to fragment the family. The Queen passed away, the children fled Skyweather, and Ormus never remarried. The Queen? Oh, so there is an heir to the throne somewhere. If they're even still alive, no one really knows what happened, and now that the King's dead, I doubt we ever will. Some say it has to do with the first few lines coming true, that he thought his lineage must be cursed in some way for that to happen. Oh, a shame then, that he ended up a victim of the fifth line itself. I apologize, that was cruel of me to say. No, I agree. If we were to be punished by the events described in the lines, then it's all too fitting that a man of such great power and legacy was with the reason for our downfall to begin with. Oh, Drakon, where'd you come from? Did you come from the north?
In a manner of speaking, yes. Though most of my kind are from the east, well beyond Skyweather, if you must know.
I'm sure you get this all the time, but what do you think about the lines? You here to enforce some punishment upon our world for reason beyond our understanding?
I am not here to punish anyone, and my role in what is to come is as much a mystery to me as it is to you. Are you satisfied now?
Almost. One more thing. Your breath weapons and magic. How's that work, anyway?
Magic is a product of the mind. It is why only intelligent creatures can wield it. When we taste something, its perception is imprinted in our mind. Thus we focus on that sensation and our attunement changes. Well, that makes sense. I guess, since you got a big mouth, tasting something leaves more of an impression than seeing or touching it. That sound right? As far as I know, yes. Now you're quite done inquiring about my physiology, or should I get started on internal organs next? Thanks, I'm done. I just knew this was once in a lifetime chance to ask. I couldn't resist. Clear skies.
I heard you were on the wall. I'm not sure where you're trying to get to, though, since the wall ends on the other side with the white cliffs.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Excuse me again.
I have business in that direction, if you don't mind. If you wanted to keep me out, I suppose you should have built it taller.
I won't stop you, as long as you're not leading an army. I don't care what side of the wall you're on, even if it's top side. Unless you're a Lux guard, of course. I'd have to let you through in that case.
What do you know of Luxus Solitus and his men? Are they nearby?
Oh, is that his full name? Huh. Anyway, no, he despises the Fangmire Wall. He sees it as an affront to what he's trying to accomplish. I heard rumors about his crusade as of late, so you're probably unlikely to run into him here. That's your concern.
Good. I do not need him slowing me down. My apologies, I did not mean to do that.
Oh, you're the one here with the Black Greco Mage. I heard about you. Is he treating you well? You're not being held captive, are you?
No, Lord Tox is a trusted ally. I appreciate you asking, though. You're the first person to do so. Well, second, I guess. If you can't Sir Lux, I mean...
Oh, Lux is a White Draco Mage. You met him?
Yes, a few times. He's a complicated individual, and no one understands him but his guardsmen.
Yes, I think so too. Though his valor must be unmatched. To be given control of his own standing army in a place and time such as this, someone among the crown must truly appreciate what he's done.
Does he frequent the Fangmire Wall?
Oh, no, actually, it's not surprising. He's been strongly vocally opposed to it since the early days of its construction. Which makes sense, considering he's a beastman too, of course.
Of course.
This one wants cards, at least.
Ah, fellow traveler.
Come to pay your respects on the wall, to the wall.
Respects? No, passing through, actually. Oh, in that case, take a moment to appreciate what sits between our homes and utter annihilation. The greatest achievement mankind has ever built. An impenetrable shield that will save us from our forward march into oblivion. Wait, slow down. These folks aren't that much of a threat. Some of my best friends are beasts, as a matter of fact. Oh, not just the beast, though. It does its job to keep their savagery in check. Though it does do their job to keep savage in check. No, when the 10th line comes to pass and the Black Draco Mages attempted to rend the world with their poison, this wall will save us and protect the grand holy city of Skyweather from its spread. You think that will really work? I mean, it wouldn't be much of a prophecy if it could be thwarted by a simple wall.
Oh, that's the importance, though. When the lines were drafted, humankind was not yet capable of such a majestic structure as the wall. Yes, this glorious monument is proof that we are a worthy people and worth being spared from the end days. Don't you see it now? Ha ha ha! Great. Well, I'll be sure to go to the south side of the wall if I notice the sky standing black. What brings you to the wall, Beastman? Come to seek shelter when the end of days comes to pass?
Shelter? This place? I hadn't thought about it, actually.
The Great Wall will shield us from the fury of the Black Draco Mages. It is as tall as 10 men and as strong as 10 million. Those who hide under its guard will be spared, and you and your kind may yet join us, if you repent now and it's not too late.
If this wall makes you feel protected, then I'm happy for you, but you do realize that I am a Black Draco Mage, yes?
You are?
Well, yes. What did you think I was?
Some sort of a hairy snake man?
Anyway, know that whatever happens, today I am not your enemy. If you feel this wall will protect you and your community from my kind, then so be it. There's nothing I can do.
You aren't fooling me, Snake Man. Black Draco Mages are 20 feet tall and have breath that kills at 100 paces, and...
Sorry to let you down. We are 7 feet tall on average, and our breath is hardly the worst you'll find. Yet we are the people who will destroy your world, supposedly.
No, trickery! You are mocking an ancient, powerful, and fearsome race beast, man. Mind your tongue around stranger from now on, for your own sake.
Alright, fair enough.
A game of quads? Certainly. I think you'll find my defenses to be top-notch, so prepare yourself.
Use my highest cards and try to remember how to play. I kind of remember now. Ba ba bum 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 ba.
It's just gonna literally be all the walls, aren't, isn't it? All wall.
How dare you? Bum 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 ba-dum.
Oh, those are my own cards. I'm an idiot. A tired idiot. I did it. I got a loyalty pledge. It's a rolled up printed statement of allegiance to Skyweather.
The document worth more than principle than material. That is to say, bland in both regards.
What do you want? I'm on breaks. I'm not interested in fighting.
Nothing. Enjoy your day, my dear.
Huh. Who taught you beasts about sarcasm anyway?
I assure you I was being sincere. In this day, enjoy this day and the next, for they may very well be your last.
Typical Black Drakon doing you. Taking delight in death.
Unless, of course, I was being sarcastic, and was actually wishing you a long and healthy life.
Turning all your words against you. I tracked you and that Drakon for days now. At least he hasn't stabbed you in the back yet, though. I guess the little one wasn't lucky. It wasn't so lucky. Where do you think you're going, anyway? You took the worst possible route if it's Skyweather you're after. Ahem. My journey is not your business. Kindly stalk someone else from now here on out. Gladly. Lost interest as soon as it became obvious the Drakon was actually interested in keeping you alive. We're after the ones who were hunting us humans as prey. They do that, you know. But preposterous! Every Drakon I have encountered has become a dear friend of mine. Meanwhile, every Huntsfolk I have come across... Yeah, sure. Enjoy your little lucky streak. You know why we hunt beasts? Why they'll never be accepted amongst humans? They're animals. They got instincts. They got behaviors. They got natural needs that they can't overcome. Humans, though, we're just superior. No, you're a fucking racist is what you are. We don't act out, and then try to blame it in our nature. We are what we make ourselves of ourselves, and nothing less. That's a terrible thing to say. Beastfolk are just as capable of innocence and guilt as any of us. It is us who decided they needed categorizing, that they should be compared to animals. Yeah, keep yelling yourself there, kid. Say it till the day one of them takes a big old bite out of your throat. Gladly. God damn it, so many people to fucking talk to. Why? I just want to cross the wall. I'm not sure I trust the Lux Guard. You know, he threatened to walk out over a proposal for the wall. Well, I mean, he is a Drakon, so he's got to be smart enough to see that Fangmire is the only thing keeping Skyweather's farmlands from being ransacked. What's not to trust, then? It's obvious he took the idea of this place personally, but isn't it his right to do so? Absolutely not. If he claims to be an ally of the crown, he must prove it first. Not just take a squad of men from our ranks and then do as he pleases with them, especially considering what I've heard about the truth behind this crusade of his. And what do you know of it? Surely your friend knows. He's hunting black Draco mages, or rather sending sky-weather-born soldiers to do it for him, since he's far too weak and cowardly to fight for himself. I guess there's no winning side in his war. Any idea why he started the crusade of his? Do you know what sparked it? I can't say for certain. Whatever the reason may be, it is certainly deep-seated for him to be willing to risk the lives of others like that. Normally I wouldn't give a beast the time of day, but I pity the situation you must be in.
You do?
Well, if the lines are wrong, then a whole lot of people hate you for no reason. If they are right, then you have to shoulder that burden for the rest of your life, and either way, the Luxguard wants you dead.
Luxus Solitus is the only one that truly concerns me. Neither I nor my people have wronged him in any way, and yet...
Its hatred is what it is. A disagreement can be resolved. A misinterpretation can be corrected. A means to an end can have a workaround, but sheer hate, there's no getting out of that.
Oh.
Get out of here. I don't need no Dracon singing up the stonework after I just washed it.
I beg your pardon.
You heard me. Get.
I'm going to venture a guess that you're from the southern region of Skyweather.
Yeah, shit. Getting, I mean get. Don't need your kind or don't want them. Don't come back neither.
Well, I'm not one to take a hint. I'm not the one to not take a hint. Good day to you, sir, in clear skies.
Watch your step. Floor is wet here.
Oh, my thanks, good sir.
Nice boots. Look like you've been traveling for days. Heading to Skyweather?
I have, and that's right. Have things settled down in the wake of the dear King Ordemus's passing?
Oh, not so much with the news of the Dracons migrating over her borders. Monsters, a lot of them. Hope the huntsfolk can round them all up before I try anything.
Sir, I insist you do not use that word. In case you are not aware, I am traveling with a Dracon of significant power, and if he were to hear you right now...
Oh, that there's a problem though, ain't it? You got almost all the magical power in the world contained in the 1,000 or so of very emotional individuals. How are we supposed to keep that kind of power in check, huh? They're a threat and your friend's no different.
Perhaps, but...
Fuck him. You there? You looking to help? If so, I'm putting you to work right now. If not, well, if you plan on staying here, it's time for you to earn your keep, so listen up.
What work? Excuse me, I'm but a weary traveller, good sir, and...
Not another word. You walk the wall, you respect the laws. You get an order, you fulfill it. Eye for an eye, brick for a brick. You got that?
No, actually. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Look around. Notice anything missing?
No. I give up what?
There's a pattern missing. Very good, rookie. Field been removed for replacement. Clean wall is a common wall, and that improved morale among the people working and living here. There are 3 freshly sewn replacements in the container behind me. Make yourself useful and hang them in the appropriate places. You might learn something about respecting your country. A banner saga. Haven't played that yet. I should. And don't even think about taking them for yourself. They won't sell on the market, and I doubt you can eat them.
I'll let Talks be the judge of that.
So, this is what it's like for you guys all the time. Random people stop in and ask you to do things out of the blue.
Yes.
Pretty much.
I should follow you guys around like this more often. I've been all sorts of fun. Loyalty banners.
Whee. I could eat them. A hateful symbol of beastly oppression and gaudy color choice.
This is one of the banners that hanging from the Fangmire wall. Seems to be a cheap cloth.
Also, cards. Oh, that's funny. Real funny. Like I'd let you shirk your duty that easily. What do you think would happen? Would you honestly think you'd get to play me before you finish your task? Of course not. Not get with it. Okay.
I've never had to hang my own curtains before. How difficult could it possibly be? I did it. Up there, I could get hurt. And this one's best left to our resident teleporter.
Oh, that must be another place for banners quite high. I suppose I'll have to be the one to reach it. Claws don't fail me now.
Well, at least this one's within easy reach. Now that takes care of all three. Good job, guys. Hooray, we did it. For some reason.
Good job, Rookie. I knew I could count on you. Be sure to stop by the supply room before you leave. I'll put in a good word with Eva and let her know to expect you. Yeah, we're back down from a challenge, no matter how small. I got a card with the white Draco Mage himself for you. You can beat me.
Goddamn wall. I don't know why I went at it. I guess because I was trying to get both cards. We haven't been to a frozen place before.
Huzzah! Got the Shining Dragon.
Anything interesting going on with the south side of the wall? Oh, nothing except for us, it seems. Is it that dull here?
Like you wouldn't believe. I just got transferred from Skyweather Patrol. Family's still back in the city. How about I get back before the cold season sets in? Otherwise I'll be bored and miserable.
Well, clear skies to you and your family, then.
And you as well.
This container was holding the Fang Mile wall banners that the captain asked us to hang. Now it's just an empty box.
So... Black Draco Mage?
That's right.
So it's true then. On my previous day of patrol, I could have swore I saw a few beams of roughly your shape and size on the hillside, where the white cliffs drop off. Are you...
Heading in that direction? Yes, I am.
Oh.
So you and your men should leave us be. I do not yet know the circumstances for our gathering, only that I cannot stop it.
Be honest, my wife and children are still in Skyweather, and...
If that is what's at stake, then take your family far from Skyweather as you can. Is that what you wish to hear?
Is it really the 10th line coming true? There are still others.
Other lines? Is that what matters to you? If you wish for safety from us, then it is as I said, leave this place.
I can't do that. I enlisted to protect my crown and country from any and all threats, human, beast, or otherworldly.
Then I shall hope we may never meet again.
Ha! So the captain said you guys had you guys on banner patrol, huh? Well, I can't say that it ain't hard work, so I'll give you a free look at what we've got in stock. Here you go. Whoa, things. To the White Cliffs.
At last the end of the wall is in sight. I shall be continuing over to the White Cliffs. That means the others are on their own.
So, we're gonna leave the wall. Everyone's splitting up.
Where the hell do you guys come from? Took you long enough, guys. You. Yeah, huff and puff some more. I can take it.
Rick, what are you... I mean, how did you...
What? Miss me, princess?
The kobold brings troubling news. I insist that you all listen.
Black Draco mages. Hundreds of them, supposedly. Just on the other side of these here mountains. They're getting together for something big.
So many of them. Then Tox...
Docs can go. I'm here for the rest of you. We're gonna get you to Skyweather, princess, and then then get you out of here. Just like I promised. We gotta hurry, though. You ready?
As I recall, the original terms were both of you beastmen guiding me to safely. I cannot leave one behind at the behest of the other.
Then go. I should be the one to leave you this time. Just let me pass, and you will never have to hear from me again.
I follow the Drakon. I must see this gathering for myself, so that I may warn the guard directly if need be.
There's a shock. Lawrence?
You really threw Vax under the carriage back there, little guy. I don't quite know if you're safe to be around anymore.
From you, Lawrence? Seriously?
Fuck you. I know what I did. I'm sorry, okay? You don't think I care about what happens? What happened? That I was only looking out for myself? Vax was the only one out of the lot of you to have a kind word for me. Never put me down. Always in a good mood. And because of me? The world ain't never gonna have someone like that in it ever again because of me. I get it, okay? Tox, you don't gotta like me. You don't even gotta look at me, but if there's any way I can make things right with you again, just tell me, okay?
Rick, you are not alone in blame. If I were another person, a better person, I would have intervened. I would have done something to stop them. The vice of cowardice overtook me, and
Nah, you guys got nobody to blame except me. So, princess, give me another shot at it?
I cannot leave Tox behind. I shall see to it that he is safely escorted to his meeting place. From there, we shall continue to our destination. Does that suit you?
My dear, please don't. I can handle myself quite well. The White Cliffs are no place for those unprepared for a climb.
Tox, I insist on seeing you to your destination safely. After all, Skyweather is but a day's walk from me, and you have done so much to help me get this far. Would you give me the honor?
So long as you don't attempt to hold me back or slow me down, you may do as you please. All right. Well, after you, princess.
Go on ahead, Rick. Make sure the trail ahead is clear. And Sonia, you didn't... If you wish my bow at your side and not your back, not another word.
Why'd you digits on the wall anyway?
Well, she rejoined us, but... You've been staring at me for an awfully long time.
Why did you have to force him into my life once again?
Huh? Tox, he deserves another chance. He came all this way to see you again, don't you see?
Don't you see? I've tried for so long to make him responsible for his actions, help him survive on his own to prepare for the day when I am gone. He's hopeless. One more mistake may be his last, and yours. I have a lot on my mind. Everyone being together again isn't helping. These voices I'm hearing, the other Black Dracons, aren't helping matters either. So I hope you understand my frustration.
Before we met, did you have many friends? Or was it just Rick? That's what's missing. Somebody else to help you shoulder all this weight. Outside, you may be the mighty and powerful Draco Mage Toxovalitus. That's a name she shouldn't know.
Because I'm pretty sure the only person who has said the full name was the other Black Draco Mage, and I'm pretty sure we all collapsed before she said it. Maybe. And that might be addressed right here. But inside you're as fragile as any of us.
Perhaps. What did you just call me?
There we go. Nothing.
You called me my true name. Who told it to you?
You did, of course.
No, I didn't. I have told nobody that name, not even Rick. It was during our encounter with Nyx. That's where you heard it. You were awake the whole time.
Okay, well, there we go. I'm sorry. I won't tell anybody. It's true. Everybody else collapsed, so I pretended to as well. I heard everything, Tox. I'm sorry.
It is all right, my dear. It is just a name. Did you know you were immune to Black Drakon poison before that happened?
I had no idea. I'd never had an occasion to find out. I also know about your gathering. Are you really going to...
I do not know yet our purpose, my dear. But if I'm truly needed by my people, then I have no choice but to go.
I know. That's why I want to be sure you get there safely.
My turn, then. When I knelt to check on you, I touched the mark on your neck. Do you know anything about that?
Just a birthmark. Why do you ask?
When I touched it, there was a sensation of blinding, searing pain inside, the likes of which I have never felt in my life. Has anyone ever had a similar experience? Anyone else have had a similar experience?
And I suppose I can now see it, and I'm not sure if it's been there the entire time or not. Probably, but I don't know. Oh, no, I'm sorry that I hurt you, Tox. I didn't mean to.
It is all right, I'll live. We should catch up to the others now. After you, my dear.
And so we head to the White Cliffs, where something's going on. Ah, there's the snow. Can we rest for just a moment? We've been hiking all day.
I warned you not to come. Go back to Fangmire. It is for your own good. The White Cliffs only grow more treacherous from here.
Absolutely not. A moment is all I asked. I have not given up yet.
Why is it snowing anyway? It's sunny and it was warm when we left. It's cold the higher up we go. Probably snow blowing up above too. Spreading loose, so watch out for avalanches and falling icicles and stuff.
The Fangmire Wall was built with the intention that the White Cliffs would serve as a natural barrier and keep beast folk such as yourself from straying into human lands. If you are unsure of your footing, I recommend you return to your territory now.
No way, not running this time. I go where the princess goes.
And I go where Tox goes. Then climb.
How'd I let you keep getting me into these sorts of messes?
Come again, Sir Lawrence.
This is the dumbest route we've ever taken yet. I mean, the tide, sure. We were hiding. Mountain bat, okay, I had to get away from Lux. And I've been a windmill, that was a new one, but this place, no. There's a good chance we ain't gonna make it out alive.
Your pessimism is most unbecoming. You didn't have to continue on, you know. You can meet us in Skyweather instead if that pleases you.
Nah, can't do that. Because if you didn't show up and it was just like Grace all over again. Yeah, you know how that'd turn out.
I'm gonna talk to both. All of this effort on the Dracon's behalf. You perplex me, Cityborn. You called him Tox before. Did I? You did. That is why he let his guard down.
Hey, we've had a rough couple of days, Both said some things, and I'm glad you came back. It really made the little lady happy.
Thanks, Lawrence. You know how much about Skyweather?
Yeah, nope, not a thing. It's just that it's the castle down around it, and miles of villages past that. You got your work cut out for you.
What? You mean hiding? Forget that. They don't like me, they're gonna have to catch me first.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
You crossed the desolate on your own.
Yeah, that's right. Gotta do what you gotta do, you know?
It is an uninhabitable place for man. For beast it is suitable. You should have stayed.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess you ain't actually been there before.
Yeah, okay, Docs. You've been kind of quiet.
I apologize, I've never been a festive individual.
Sure you have. You're all having a good time at Shipbury. Yeah, that in Hollow, Florida. Where are you keeping that, Docs? I want 'em back.
I shall see what I can do.
What?
Nothing. You're a good person, Sonia, is she?
Keep moving. Nightfall in this place can be deadly.
Understood. Thank you.
Only one hidden thing to be collected and 12 treasure chests. However, I'm gonna go ahead and call that here, mostly because my throat hurt. Having to do Rick for that long in one go. I think it's done a fair number on it. I don't know. Anyway, it's fine. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed yourself. And, I will see you the next time. Have a great rest of your evening and all that good stuff. Night, night.